It's not like a morning news. It's a trucker. Hey, Bob over there with the new. You going to Walmart? Yeah, I'm going to
Go back to
Target.
our
I'll
other
see you later back
topic.
on the highway.
My guy's over here about to get eaten, and he's giving us a speech
Like,
on human ideology. Like, the
Yes,
fuck
exactly.
are you doing? Bitch, you better put up or shut
All
the
right,
fuck up.
shut the fuck up, Chaos. Just shut the fuck up.
Like, shit.
It's not that realistic, all right?
Please, like, Unit 213.
All right, he's going more
response to
realistic
yada,
with this
yada.
shit.
I was about to say.
You're going too realistic
Even
with
on
this shit.
GTA 5, they just have an alert on the little
Yeah,
laptop.
they
And
just
you
have
just
alert.
go boop, boop, and you go straight to the crime. You arrest the dude, and then you take him. You're so complicated.
He's like, they go to TACCOM, the TACCOM relays a message to you and lets you know what the
This
suspects
dude is
look
doing
like.
a whole, like, 9 yards.
No! Like,
No!
have a realistic survival game. Like, bitch.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Not So Professional Podcast, episode 3. Really excited to be here today. Also, don't forget to go check out the Not So Professional Chef. That's my other YouTube I'm currently doing. Making some cooking videos using HelloFresh. But let's get into the video today. We got a new guest here with us today. I thought we'll, his name is Chaos. We'll let him introduce himself.
Yo, how's it going? On a side note, am I getting paid for this?
Am I getting paid for this shit? Always asking for fucking money. Wow, money
Funny part is
hungry.
we never even discussed that part. That's
I know, that's fucking funny. We never did discuss that
That's
shit.
that quick.
He's not
pro
getting fucking paid
lifestyle.
for it.
He's
Let's
not
just be
getting paid for it.
honest.
You're already in the
No,
videos.
no.
You're fine. You should have talked about it before you started.
Yup.
Contract's already nullified.
Yup, contract's already there.
Well, I
And then
tried.
I got always my co-host Grimmery be here forever because we're soulmates. I mean, what?
I mean, what?
What? Nah, go ahead, Grimmery. I don't even want to get
Stop.
that fucking rumor started. Today, guys, we are doing a very, I don't even know what to say about it. Like, the pessimist in me wants to come out and basically say this is a fucking hoax. I'm hoping it's not, but to me it could be. But it's called The Day Before. It is a MMO, so massive multiplayer online survival game in a post-apocalyptic. I can't even say that word right. Apocalyptic? Is that how you say it, Grim?
Apocalyptic.
Yeah, okay. Post-apocalyptic America.
I think it's he did it slow. He kind of fucked us all
Yeah,
up in the beginning.
yeah, I did. I fucked everybody up. But it's like in a post-apocalyptic America, and it's supposed to have thousands and thousands of players on this server that are all surviving, and it just sounds too good to be true. Let's be honest. Like, no server, no game has ever created something like that with thousands of people. I mean, you know, you have WoW, you have all these other games, but those aren't survival games.
I mean, let's be realistic as well, though. Like,
That is so played out.
Yeah, like, the amount of size they would have to have for the map where it just wouldn't be, like, 2,000 players in one quadrant just beating the shit out of each other.
GTA 5
Yeah.
doesn't even have that, and that's like very
Yeah.
multi.
Yeah, exactly. So that already raises for me red flags.
Like, if you're not Rockstar, I don't see how you can do that.
Right.
So, yeah, exactly.
No offense, because Rockstar be having their problems too, but they have the
keep
capacity
making
to
this
fill
game
up if they
anyways.
need to.
I just want to make sure everybody's
I
got.
think a little bit of devs from Ubisoft are actually coming together and making a survival game. I think.
It's
Don't quote me on that.
is Division 2 thousands of people on it? I think
don't
WoW's
know.
WoW has like 500 people.
Because Deadass in a dead zones they reduced it, so now there's not a lot of people in the DZ, which is why it's so easy to go to the DZ.
I'm trying to
and
think
loot
of
up.
games that are MMO that have thousands. Planet Side 2 I know had thousands of people in it at one point, like all on one server. I think EVE Online also had
EVE Online still has at least 1,000 on it. I know that.
yeah, on one server though, right? Is that all on one server? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because there's massive fleet battles and shit for that, and even that, like, the
Yeah, but
amount
that's
of
kind of
work
like
and
small specs, though. You know,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
not active to where you're running around,
Where everybody
looting and opening up doors, closing doors, grabbing
not a-
things.
Yeah,
It's just,
It's not a
you know?
constant like fight or flight situation.
Yeah.
It's just kind of casual. Like, I couldn't see.
It's easy for them to run 1,000 people on one server.
Well,
like
a
that
lot of the way they
versus a
could,
survival.
if they would do it, the way they could do it is client side. Everything would have to be client side, and they would have to minimum information going out to the server because it would overload the server. I just believe that's hoax. I don't think it's gonna be thousands of people on one server. I feel like it's gonna be multiple servers, and it's all gonna be like 100 people on one server, and you can join whatever server it is. I don't think there's gonna be 1,000 person on one or 1,000 people on just one server. So I feel like that's a hoax.
As well,
But they said it's they said it's a massive multiplayer online game. I mean, what constitutes as massive? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How many people constitutes as massive? Because if that's the saying, like 13, 14 people counts as massive, then Scum's a massive multiplayer online. DayZ's a massive multiplayer online. Right. So, my opinion, massive means 100 plus. Easy.
Right, like 100, 200 plus, something like that.
Players.
I mean, the thing about it is, like, claiming to have 2,000 people on one server, just the amount of resources they would have to pour into that one server alone would be fucking staggering. Just to load everything, have all the fucking constant respawns, yada yada yada. Like, that would be a huge amount of damn resources. And I mean, I'm sure they've got the resources, just like, I doubt they'd be willing to put the resources towards it if it's like Ubisoft or something like that. Because they wouldn't even do shit like that with Elder Scrolls Online, and they had massive backing for that.
Yeah, for sure. So,
I don't know.
For everybody who doesn't know about the day before, you can go on your wish list on Steam and request it so you get the countdown for it. It is supposed to be released on Q2 at the end of Q2. Right now we are in Q2 for the different quarters of releasing games, and it's supposed to come in the end of Q2, which is I think 3 months away. So it should be released in 3 months. And when we watch this gameplay that we have here, which I'm about to start up for us, you'll be able to see how polished it looks. But let me also say this about the gameplay. It looks like it's scripted beyond belief. I'll pause it to prove the points that I believe are scripted. Like, there's one point where they pop the tires, and that looks beyond scripted. Like, he popped his tires on nothing, on thin air. So that's obviously got to be scripted. And there's some more other points I'll point out that are obviously scripted. Now, so the real gameplay is never going to come out like that, no matter what you do. It's just not. You know, people are going to troll. The zombies AI, like their footwork or their pathing, I should say, it looks very well. It looks very polished compared to other MMORPGs. Scum. Pathwork was trash.
H1Z1, stuff like that.
Oh, don't even get me started about H1Z1.
H1Z1's pathing was.
But I'm gonna go ahead and start this video for us, okay? Let's just watch the first couple minutes, and I'll pause it. Right now, he's talking on the radio.
My last radio broadcast. So the thing I would say is there was too much noise in the world. Before, it seemed like we were just sleeping in a continuous stream of information.
I'm actually going to pause it right here for a second. The voice acting actually does not sound too bad. Like,
it was horrible to me.
It was?
Kind of annoying.
I liked it. I liked the radio static.
Yeah, like
it didn't sound radio static. No, like, have you ever heard The Walking Dead, like the game?
Yeah.
In the beginning where he has the, he has a little walkie-talkie and they do the little speech. It's the same thing like this, little apocalyptic thing. The dude's about to die on the other end, but he's giving the last little speech to the last survivor, which is you. It's way better than what I heard right here.
For real?
Yeah, like the girl who was literally like begging for her fucking life on the other end sounds way better than this dude who has another zombie bashing at the door and he's calmly, yeah, so you should probably start surviving a little bit better. And
let me tell you about the world and the day before. Okay.
It just added it.
Well,
let's the zombie pounding on my door and I had no weapon. I'd be like, somebody come fucking help me.
Yeah, I'll be just stressing.
He didn't actually.
I think he's just coming.
He was just making like his last standoff. Like,
yeah, I feel like he's just.
It was his end.
This is his last words.
Like
a
realistic the end. Like it didn't sound
Right.
like a final off. It just sounded like a here's the daily news of today's apocalypse.
Like, I was talking about quality, though. Like, the voice coming through, like, that's what I would believe a radio would sound like coming through in a big-ass storm. It would
Let
probably
me
be more
rehear
garbled
this,
a
because
bit
I'm
more.
telling you. Hold on. I don't think we're hearing the same teams. But go ahead, continue your video.
And news.
We're not on the same
Buying
team.
junk that
We're
we
not on
didn't
the same
even
teams,
need.
We're not on the same teams.
In the old world,
Like, to me,
I
it
always
just sounds so boring in
dreamed
the
of
beginning. I
becoming a
really wanted to
radio
skip it,
host.
but I wanted to watch the full thing for
But
the
I
first
didn't
time.
have the courage to stay true to myself and not live the way others expected me to. We could create better versions of ourselves, make breakthroughs, and change the world. If we had realized it then, we could have changed many things for the better. And this goddamned Azure initiatives wouldn't have existed. It would have been...
All right.
Azure initiatives. What the fuck could that mean?
Okay,
I don't
first of all,
know.
that's not even static. That's the rain. You guys
I
are
was
getting
gonna
confused
say,
there.
yeah,
Okay,
that
that's
was
not
rain.
static.
that's not even
why I
static.
would
That's the
think
rain. This is why
you're
I didn't
right.
like it. Okay, and then first, okay, and then the voice sounds like a trucker. I'm sorry, I lied. It's not like a morning news. It's a trucker. Hey, Bob over there with the new. You going to Walmart? Yeah, I'm going to
Go back to
Target.
our
I'll see
other
you later. Back on the
topic.
highway.
My guy's over here about to get eaten, and he's giving us a
Like-
speech on human ideology. Like, the
Yes,
fuck
exactly.
are you doing? Like,
It's his
what
last
are you
words.
doing?
It's his last words. I feel like
Like,
that's
I'm
the
being
reason.
real picky, but like, come on,
Like,
it could have been better.
We are being
Right.
picky. I mean, you gotta admit, we're
Being very picky,
fucking
but I'm
picky.
being so sick and tired of all these survival games
I
not
was gonna
living up to
say
what they could
about them
be.
fucking like hyping it up, and
You
then
know-
fucking, you have to be picky with this shit. Otherwise, you'll just be disappointed in the end. Be like, yep. Saw that shit coming.
But I really want to know what Azure initiatives are. Like, are they like the people that come in after there's an infection or a pandemic or something, and they're the ones like the military guys that are trying to run the peace? Or is Azure initiatives like the local band that has come together to like Days Gone? Like, I know they had something like that where a bunch of people came together and made their own like government. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really curious.
About, like, changing people's ideology and their like physical state and whatever else. He could be talking about like a science initiative, like Umbrella
Yeah,
Corporation
maybe.
or shit like that.
Maybe.
Like, possibly.
Yeah. I'm gonna play a little bit more for us so we can get into this.
Nice to come back, change
There's
everything.
a fucking zombie in the background.
I
Get
have
the
something
hell out
for
that
you.
door.
He's just calm. He's so
Take
calm.
me back
Which,
to the
by the way,
time
if you
that is
look
over.
like further down the gameplay,
Take me
I'm
back
gonna point something out.
to my happy place,
I was putting on that too.
to the day before the world ends, to the day before the world ends.
All right, and that's the intro for the day before. Like that 1 minute and 48 second. Actually, I'm gonna play a little bit more for us just so we can get the fucking soundtrack real quick. And that's the intro right there, you know? So, I mean, that's not a terrible intro.
It's not terrible, but again, I think they got kind of lazy on the fucking like the dude speaking part.
They
Like,
should have
coulda
scrapped
done-
that.
They could have done better with that. Like, I mean,
I think
he's
so.
in a radio station. There's several heavy equipment. Like, move something in the door, make some noise, do something. Don't just kind of sit there and let it happen. You know what I mean? Because that's
Yeah.
in human realization. Like, the second that door broke, he would have screamed. You would have heard like gunshots, something getting thrown, something. You would have heard fucking something. Just nothing. Just door
Yeah.
breaks, cuts out. Nah.
Yeah, it cuts out radio static. Like, I felt like a little bit of that was gunshots, but I don't know. It could have just been static. You know, it wasn't for sure gunshots.
I don't think it was.
You gotta think though, all right, the idea of post-apocalyptic, people start going crazy. I know in certain games, played this one scene in one game I played. Some people were like killing. I think it was The Last of Us. People were like hanging themselves and like shooting themselves with shotguns in their mouths and shit.
Yes.
I could see
Last
that
of Us did
happening.
that.
So I feel like he
Fucking-
just gave up in the radio call. But then again, like Grum said, it wasn't there. It's better than the previous video. The previous video I watched, it had that fucking voiceover, and that voiceover was trash. If we have time, we'll go over that one too. I don't know.
I can see where you're coming from though. Like a lot of people have lost their will to live a lot of times in regular society is nowadays. Like when the world is destroyed and there's truly nothing left to live for, I could see how he's just like, just fucking get it over with. There's no point in me fighting anymore. What am I fighting for? Like I don't have anything I can achieve. I might as well just let it happen and be done with it.
True. Well, let's go ahead and go over some of the mechanics in this game. Like this is the actual, you know, gameplay of the game. So let's look at the mechanics of the game. And I think once we're watching it and stuff, we can like actually go over, like, for instance, I'm gonna go ahead and play the video and I'll show you like examples of stuff that I think, in my opinion, could either be tweaked or just they look too good to be true, maybe, or they look like they're real, you know. So let's go over that real quick. So the car's driving right now, the Jeep's driving, and it's driving over the mud about to be. Now that mechanic in any kind of like game, it's just, to me, too good to be true. Like the physics.
There's no way that vehicle could have.
I was gonna say that vehicle would have been
hold on 1 second, guys. Hold on. Let me just pause it right there. Okay, what y'all saying? Because the video is so loud, no one can hear you. I turn the video down.
Right there is no humanly way possible. A Jeep like that would have
made
it.
That's not even a Jeep. That's like a wagon. Like no lie,
like,
that's not no Jeep at all.
I just called it a Jeep because it's got the fucking wheel on the back.
Yeah, that is like an old ass style like wagon. Like
Jeeps like that.
It might be a Ford. It might be a Ford
that's
Jeep
like a Land
look-alike.
Rover. That
but like,
could be like
what
a Land
old
Rover
style like vehicle sounds like has a quiet humming engine? No, that engine would be like
yeah,
like fucking be hearing that sumbitch from a mile of fucking way.
Now if you see
with the,
in the bottom right corner, it's kind of hard to see it because the YouTube logo is over it. But in the bottom right corner, there's the fuel tank. And it's like from full to empty. And if you watch it, it actually goes down a tremendous amount. What I thought was a tremendous amount when they're going through this mud pit. Also on the right... What'd you say, Grum?
Go ahead and play that.
Play it? Okay, I'll play it for y'all. Give me 1 second. Nope. Alright, there we go. Do you see it though? Look at the bottom left where this is full. See how fast it's going down? It started at full at the very beginning of the video, and they went through this mud pit, and it's already like 1/4 of a tank gone.
Bro, he must have got that car and put a bullet in the gas tank.
Yeah. And then if you look on the bottom, yeah, for sure. And look, see, it's almost.
Official way to have a vehicle. Then you're gonna have to fucking be on foot 90% of the time.
No, you just got to have a backup gas tank if you even put those in the game in your truck.
All right, let's stop it. Let's stop it right there. The crashed airplane. I'm gonna rewind it just a little bit. The crashed airplane right here. That's actually pretty fucking cool, in my opinion. Because I think this would happen in like in a post-apocalyptic situation. World War Z did it, and it was really fucking cool in that movie. So that's what makes me think of, where they were riding the airplane and the affected were on the airplane, and they transformed on the airplane and it crashed the airplane. Now, if this is really in the game, will they have multiple airplane crashes where you can get loot?
I was going to say, would this just be like the only airplane, or would there be several?
Yeah.
My thing is like, if the affected did take it over like that, and then the pilots like changed and weren't controlling the plane wouldn't be in a solid piece like that. That thing would hit the ground at like a nosedive, and it would have fucking like incinerated and split apart. It wouldn't be a solid whole like that.
You're probably most likely right about that. But I mean, that's not, in my opinion, that's not scripted, you know?
Yeah,
like I know
that's like realistic. It's got infected there. It's got like, you could see how that could have happened.
Yeah. I mean, The whole gameplay in itself, like the whole movement and everything, is scripted. But like the plane crash being there, I don't think would be scripted. I feel like that could actually be all over the fucking what's it called, the map. Let's go ahead and play a little bit more. Oh, sound was off for a second there. Sorry, guys. They're coming up on another mud pit. As you can see, the tank has gone down. It goes down faster in mud. I've noticed that. For the amount of traveling you're doing, it's going down too fast for for as much mud you're in.
Hold on,
And then,
pause.
alright, go ahead.
So again, right there with like the vehicles, like that Jeep, literally the mud went over the back tires and everything.
Yeah.
That sumbitch wouldn't have moved. That would have been it.
Stuck.
It
That would have been.
It would have been.
Yeah. That would have been you
right
stuck having to get out, push the vehicle. That's exactly what I've
Either
been.
that or fucking,
If this
like,
was-
get his paint down or something and have the truck winch it out and hope to God you can.
Yeah.
move it.
If this was like realistic, yeah. I mean, who knows? A Jeep, we're calling it a Jeep. It's not a Jeep, guys. Just to clarify, it's not a Jeep.
Right.
For grammar, he gets mad at us. The vehicle, unless it was 4-wheel drive, would have gotten stuck there. That's the only way that
Even if it
vehicle
was
did
Jeep
four-wheel
so.
would
drive,
have not got stuck in
even
none
if-
of these situations because it is equipped for
I
that.
mean, even if it was 4-wheel drive, though, that mud was deep enough. It collapsed the entire like wheel weld and everything. Even
It
with
should have
4-wheel
sunk, no
drive,
way.
it may have sunk and just got
Yeah.
stuck completely. Like it should have, in retrospect.
And
it
now
looks
he-
heavy, like
yeah.
all of that shit on it. It just looks heavy,
Mhm.
so it would have sunk for sure.
Now let's play. I'm
That's-
gonna play again. The next like 10 seconds is completely fucking scripted. I'll pause it and I might even rewind it to show you where it's scripted. But you should see it. I don't know if you're gonna catch it the first time around. I caught it because I've watched this video like 5 times, 6 times now. But
That's so healthy.
yeah, I know, right? Just watching the
Watching
same
it.
video
Yeah.
because I'm interested in it. I hope this game succeeds. The pessimistic side of me, this like cynical side of me, looks at it and is like, "There's no way this is gonna work. They're gonna have a shitty thing." But that's because Dead Matter came out and it was supposed to be something like this, and it was the complete opposite. It was
I was
just
gonna say,
trash.
I never played Dead Matter,
It's
but I heard
trash.
some bad things about
It's
it. I heard
fucking
some very bad
trash.
things about it.
You go in a world, you crash 2 seconds later. None of the things were optimized. None of it. Like it wasn't even a game. It was still an idea, and they released it.
At the end of the day, that's not gameplay fault though. That's just shitty scripting and poor fucking
Dev
synchronization
management.
of everything.
That's
Yeah,
dev management
like-
problems. That's what that is. All right, I'm gonna play the next 10 seconds for us. You'll see it's scripted. Hold on. Watch this shit. You saw it? Did you see it?
The fuck?
Did you see it? I'm gonna replay it. Hold on. I'm gonna replay it so
Yeah.
we can watch that shit for us real quick. I think it was like 30, right? I think it was 30. 29. Let's just do it at 29. All right. Where the fuck did he pop his tires at? Like, tell me, for real.
I don't know.
Where did he fucking
I
pop
could-
his tires at? Because there's no place where he popped his tires.
The only thing that was sitting on the ground was a piece of wood, and like that shit ain't gonna pop a fucking industrial grade tire like that. Like that's a fucking.
It wasn't.
old-ass
There's no
piece-
like. Look, hold on. I'm actually gonna fucking play this in slow motion if I can. No, y'all don't understand because this shit pissed me off when I fucking watched this shit. Playback speed. Let's do it in 0.25. Can I do it on this too? Playback speed, 0.25. Okay. Make sure I have the timing right. 32. All right. He pops his tire right here. What the fuck? Maybe he ran over a nail?
Maybe, but I don't see no nails or nothing sticking up. Like there's absolutely nothing there that looks like he would pop his damn tire on.
Yeah, I know. But he
Like-
popped 2 of his tires, all right? That's scripted as hell. If
Oh,
if
yeah.
that is not scripted, I'm going to put it this way. If that is not scripted, guys, That's fucking ridiculous. No, I would be pissed. I would be pissed.
Game mechanic, like your tires can just blow randomly.
Okay, let's think about this for a second, right? So let's say maybe there were some rocks in those mud pools they were in, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then we gotta explain why the pickup truck tires are not flat.
Exactly.
His are flat.
Exactly.
It's the same exact route, and somehow 2 tires are flat on this guy.
Well, when I was watching this little scene over and over again, the pickup truck veers to the right a little bit, and it doesn't go over that little piece of wood. So the only thing that could be is that piece of wood had nails in it. That's the only thing it could be. And if that piece of wood did have nails in it, that should not be a reoccurring thing. That's, in my opinion, that should never happen.
Also, if it had nails in it, when a nail punctures a tire, that some bitch doesn't come out. That would have stuck in the tire, and then it would have rotated around with the wood.
Yeah.
It wouldn't just have gone.
Yeah, but for game purposes, they're just
for game purposes, yeah. But also, you got to think about this, Chaos. Say somebody throws down. Let's not talk about politics, but this does have something to do with politics. We're not getting into politics. The video of the guy who ran over the Trump signs that had nails in the 2x4s, their car was destroyed. But that's because the nails were inside the 2x4. So that's the only thing I could think of that would cause it that to happen. But it's obviously scripted. So I feel like the nails were nailed into a 2x4 that was sticking up on the ground. Now, that being said, there is crafting in this game. And if you could craft something that is like a car strip, like police people use, but it's just 2x4s and some nails, I would fucking love that. I would love that just for the fact that I would be able to stop people from moving, you know, and be toxic as fuck, because I'm a toxic fucker.
You want to ambush somebody, you can like go their 2 ways out and like build like little spike strips and shit. That'd be a nice idea for a mechanic. I wouldn't be too upset about that.
And something else I thought while watching this video game, if it is an MMO, why this would be like a perfect game to RP. I would not mind RPing it. This would be a perfect post-apocalyptic RP. I tried DayZ RP. I liked it, but it just wasn't polished enough to be an RP.
This is my question, though. Like, there was a dead body there on the side of the road and everything. Where did the wood come from?
I don't know.
There's just a dead body sitting there, like 2 inches from the car and everything. So where the fuck did the wood come from?
I don't know. Who the fuck put the wood there? Anyway, let's keep watching. Let's fucking keep watching. Before Grim fucking loses her shit. So they're at what, a gas station now, right? One of those country bumpkin gas stations. All right.
I like how the door closes.
I was about to say that. I like how the door pushes. He looks through his binoculars and sees a Jeep that's broken down. So that means people could be here. So I would automatically be in like paranoia mode. Look at the backpacks. The backpacks don't look too bad. I'm going to pause it here for us.
They barely have inventory.
They don't look bad, though. You know what I'm saying?
They don't got hiking backpacks. I don't want it.
He looks like he has an AK on his back. That's not on an
That's
AK?
A pistol. That's a pistol.
No, he has an AK on his back.
No, that's like a very large deagle. Like, have you never seen a very large deagle?
All right, you're wrong. Look at that, Grum. That's an AK.
Bro, that is a large deagle. What are you saying? Extended mag as well.
She's trolling. She's trolling. She's fucking trolling. She's trolling.
Dude, I'm trying not to bust out laughing over
She's trolling me. I thought she was serious, bro. I thought she was serious. I was about to say some shit to her, bro. But I like the way
fucking Cinnamon would say it. It just keeps sticking to it, even if we fucking prove him wrong. Like, that kind of stupid shit.
I like the way the character moved. I like the way the door's shut.
I like how you can see the gun on your backpack.
I like the reflection. If you look at the reflection on the ground,
this is how you know there's in like
the lighting.
Ubisoft people, because have you ever seen Division 1 and how beautiful it was?
Yeah, it was.
Oh yeah.
That whole map was just amazing.
So
I would trade Division 2 for Division 1 any day.
We're about to come up to our first zombie fight in this, and it's actually the guy. I'm gonna go ahead and let you know, guys. The fucking guy does not know how to shoot. I was sitting there trying
Doesn't
to
know how to aim. Fuck
Yeah.
you.
He doesn't know how to aim whatsoever. I'm gonna go ahead and play it. I'm going to play all the way from the very beginning of this all the way to the end where he gets a item out of the cash register. You'll see it. I'll play that for you.
Overkill.
Yep.
The bullets. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I can't aim for shit.
Or whoever made this, like, whoever trained him to aim, they deserve to be fired. Oh my god.
They wasted so much ammo in this
I know,
one
right?
location.
Yeah. I don't know what he's doing here. Crouched, just looking
I
around.
didn't understand that either. I thought he was gonna heal, but he just did that and like looked around.
Yeah, I think he's showcasing.
like-
He's showcasing.
Okay.
Somebody, all right, one of the
Hold on,
people.
pause it real quick.
All right, one of the people
This is one
do
thing
spawn a
that-
zombie. One of the
Well,
people
that
do
would
spawn
scare
a
the shit out of
zombie.
me if I was playing them, just
This
because
is
I
one
wouldn't
thing
have
that I
expected that.
already see that's very different. Have any of you ever been next to one of those wacky inflatable flailing tubeman fucking things?
No.
That engine, that air pump for it is loud as fuck.
Oh yeah, it is.
Like every zombie would be on top of that sumbitch. They wouldn't be wandering around and back. No, they would all be right there on that beacon of noise.
Yeah.
They would all be right the fuck there.
I don't know. The graphics don't look bad. I know him stopping there was just showcasing the way it looked. And you're right, that zombies would be fucking all over that area. I'm trying to get it set up right. Okay. I'll go ahead and play it again for us so we can watch it. Now, the zombie that spawns over here was obviously spawned by an invisible entity because he wasn't there before. And he didn't come from anywhere. So he was obviously spawned by a bigger entity.
Mega effects.
It's muted.
I know. I'm sorry if the sound and video is not syncing up with what y'all are watching, but all right, he goes in the back of his cola truck. That's actually gonna annoy the fuck out of me. Is there a second behind? Hold on.
Hold on, pause it.
Yeah, because this is gonna annoy the fuck out of me.
I just
What?
noticed something. Why did they got a new age like style cola truck and they got all these old like 90s trucks out here? That doesn't add up. That's
It might
wrong.
just be like an old town somewhere and they're just getting restocked up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Sure, but
nitpick
even
too much
then,
on that.
Like, the old towns have their own shipping lanes. They have their own vehicles. They have to, otherwise they can't. A lot of times, either.
Well,
take
listen, they're
like
not gonna
that
be
or-
realistic with everything.
All right, yeah, this is not a realistic game like Tarkov. All right,
Well,
this is not.
Fuck you. Got it.
Yeah. All right, let's play it again until it hits the cash register because yeah, time.
Why is there no power inside the store, but there's power outside the store?
You'll see. You'll see.
Wondering the same thing.
I know it's like right there, but like, isn't all
Yeah,
power
the breaker
connected?
wasn't turned on inside the store. The
I'll let
breaker
them have
inside
that
the
one.
store was
I'll let
not
them
turned
have
on.
that one. I'll let them have that one.
Yeah.
I like
Alright,
the song.
now
too.
here's
That
the
would've
looting.
sold
You
me.
guys
Look
not
at the- look
smart
at-
all.
Look at the
You
looting.
could've-
Look at the looting real quick. I do not see a loot all button, but all the stuff magically goes to his inventory.
It might be a button that you might
Yeah,
be
that's
able
what
to
I'm
click.
thinking. It could be just a
They'll probably
button.
show you in the beginning.
But it says use, equip, and drop. It doesn't say anything about loot all. You know what I'm saying? All right, here's where I want to stop it. Because this comes to the important part. He loots this. I'm going to pause this for us. I'm going to scroll back so you can watch this. He loots this, right? You see the fucking... is that cigarette pack, right?
Yep.
Then there's a smartwatch. and then there's a key. It says 2 of 5. That's sitting in a register.
Okay.
That key, I feel like, would never be in that fucking register. I feel like that's going to be a high ticket item. And if that key is in that, if that key is in registers and shit, that's OP. Because later you'll see that that key goes to a bunker. And I feel like the bunkers in this game are going to be like the ultimate prize. Like that's where all the military shit's going to be.
You're also going to die down there.
Yeah, exactly.
I can feel it. Shit ton of zombies just down there.
I just don't. I feel like that key card should be harder to obtain. It shouldn't just be in a register in the fucking middle of bumfuck Egypt gas station with fucking antlers on the side.
That's the real question. What the fuck is the key to fucking military bunker 205 doing?
Okay, but like, think about this though. Where else would you find it?
And
because they're making this like an abandoned like town. So there's a city obviously because they showed it in the trailer before the gameplay.
Maybe in the house right beside the fucking bunker? Like, there's a house right beside the bunker.
I mean, that would make sense, but at the same time, no, because then that'll just be easy. That means people will just look for a house that has a bunker and just search that house, and then they'll also get it like that.
True.
They can also camp that out and wait for the fucking servers to respawn up and then keep redoing it to their loot up. Yeah. And I think these servers are PvP as well.
Yeah, they're gonna be
in like a government style building, like a town.
So
hall,
you're more than likely might find one in a cashier register, just like that. It's gonna be at random. It's not gonna be like right away you're gonna find it. Or
so you
might
think
be lucky
that's
enough
right?
to get it.
Like that's right. Like that's all right. The way they have the fucking key card just sitting in a register. Like you see the guy in the background. I'm gonna rewind it so we can watch that. The guy in the background, here I just stopped it right there. The guy in the background's looting an ATM, so I think that's pretty dope. Him looting the ATM like that. I think that.
Point out, these guys have no survival sets. He opens a door into a dark ass building and just runs inside, stands still, and looks around. Like, bro, that is a prime way to get your ass.
Well, they're just showing you what it would look like before, but they're suggesting in return that you probably shouldn't do that.
Yeah, of course. Like I said, it's scripted, so they could technically do anything in the fucking game and not have to worry about it.
That's what I mean.
Let's go ahead and play a little bit more. Oh, it's muted. There it goes. Lose the fucking key card. Goes outside. That truck's perfectly fine. At this point, Grom be screaming at me to fucking repair my truck and get in.
Fix the damn vehicle!
Alright, right here.
It takes forever.
There's a crafting system. You see, he made a car repair kit. And I'm gonna pause it. Just so we can see it. I'm gonna have to rewind it. But let's look at the crafting shit. Real quick. Make sure 701, 701. Okay, it's fine. Look at it. You got a band-aid. You got a splint, a bear trap, road spikes. Like I was saying, those look like road spikes, right? In the top left.
Mm-hmm.
You have a car repair kit, Molotov. I don't know what that one is, right beside the Molotov underneath the bear trap. And I don't know what the one is at the very end. It may be a smoke bomb and then a fire bomb.
I was going to say maybe a pipe bomb or something.
Yeah, pipe bomb and smoke bomb. But that's only 8 items. And if you look at crafting right here, 27 out of 45 out of the little box right there at the very top right. So that means there's 45 craftables in the game.
Yeah, so where the hell is the other 19 craftables?
Yeah,
because he's only got 8. So
I think you would have to click on the little box and see all of
them. Maybe.
But you can see it takes items. It takes isolated tape, metal, and toolbox. He got all that items out of that truck stop conveniently because it's scripted. Conveniently got all those items at that one gas station, and was able to fix up his Jeep. Now, when I do play it again, he's gonna go to both tires, but I can tell already that you don't need to go to both tires to fix your Jeep, just because he stops midway. It hits like 60-something%, and then he stops and then goes to the other tire. I can tell right now that you can just do it from the angle you are right now and just do it to 100%. I'll show you. Alright, so he's fixing it up. Oh, he made the kit. Now he's going to fix it up. It's at 60%, right? He's going to use it. Staying right here, use it. And goes up to 100%. See? So he didn't have to go to that other tire.
So how'd those tires get air?
I don't know. It's not fucking realistic, Chaos. It's just not realistic.
This guy.
This guy's like, oh, I'm gonna analyze that shit. Where's the air pump at, bitch?
Hear the damn right sound, and then just the tires pop up like.
That was possible.
I want you to pull an air compressor out of his asshole. This bridge is honestly pretty cool. I was
gonna say I like the bridge.
Yeah. With the water, look at the ocean. Or not ocean, but the river.
Have an air pump. I would have taken that air pump for the fucking wild inflatable tube, man, and hooked it up. It's the same nozzle. Just fucking make it work.
And they stop on the side of the road for whatever fucking reason here. I don't know why they just got out. Alright, if I was in this situation, I'd move the vehicle hidden, because you can't lock your vehicle yet. But he's just gonna like drive up there. Now another thing that's about to happen is the collision between cars and fences, which I thought was really cool. And if this is like this is all speculation. Like I know this is actual gameplay, but I don't think it is, in my opinion. Like I said, I'm cynical.
Right, it seems way too scripted. There's too much bullshit.
He drove not even a mile. He's at half a tank. Let's put it that way.
They left the gas station. I just want to point that out.
And didn't fill up their vehicles. So he's about to hit the fence here. And I like how the fence broke there. But I don't at the same time.
He ruins the fence there.
Yeah. And then again, him getting out of the vehicle. Him going through the wheat field. Look how the wheat fucking like sways as he's moving through the field. I like that.
Nope. Because if I'm trying to escape, I don't want them to know running away in this direction.
You fucking children of the cornet. You just fucking children of the cornet. I'll pause it. You fucking children of the corn this shit. Like somebody just sits there and like running through the field and shit, and you're like, oh fuck no. There's just a bunch.
I know you're gonna want to do PvP servers. So I'm telling you right now, when I want to escape in those goddamn cornfields, I do not want them to see the sways. You'd be like, yo, she's over there. Just start shooting.
Yeah, start shooting your ass. All right, they're about to go into, I think, the house. I think they go in the barn first. I didn't watch this part. No, they do. Now, this part, I might have to take out the, nobody, like, say anything, because I might have to take out, because I don't want a lot of people getting mad at me, because they do add something that they're going to, like, get a lot of shit for, and it's the posters. Now, I don't condone what they added into this game about the posters. I think it's funny, but at the same time, a lot of people are going to be pissed about it. You'll see what it says. I'll read it out if you don't see it.
Read it out, bro.
Alright, he intentionally looks at it and shines his light on it. Did you see what it said?
Get vaccinated.
Yeah, it said I got vaccinated. And it has a bunch of posters.
I laugh at that, honestly.
Yeah, well, some people
A lot of people are running around here. I just got vaccinated. I'm just like, ha!
Sucker.
Suckers, have you not seen your features?
Right.
I like that. Did you see him hit that tire swing? The motions of the tire swing moving after he hit it? I like that. That was really good physics.
There's actual like interaction physics, which are they look pretty decent.
Right now,
I like it.
Those zombies would have heard that and would have been on my ass. There's
in
no
Skull,
way
maybe.
Just walked into that whole field, made all that noise, and then opened that up near them and didn't get swarmed on.
He got a TV. He got a fucking radio camera out of it. Or some kind of video camera. I don't even know why I said radio camera. Alright, this part, I know Grim hates. I know you hate this part, right, Grim?
It's so stupid.
Yeah, I know.
It's so stupid.
Now, when I come in this house, I see fucking shit like this.
I would have shot
freaked
the
me out.
fuck
Yeah,
out of them.
me too.
Blasted that, like.
I would have been so mad too, because that would have been such a waste.
Now, I'm gonna pause it right here. Hold on. After he gets it wrong. It's obviously like 1838 or something like that. 1834. Yeah. Alright. So, the alarm went off. He got, what, 3 guesses? Was it 3 or 2?
2.
Was it 2? Mm-hmm. So, alright, think about it. There's 4 numbers. 4 times 4 means... Or it's a what? 4 times? Yeah, 4 times 4 means 16.
I can't wait for you to test this out when the game
That's
comes
16
out,
different
and
combinations.
Goes off, and I'm cussing you out as we run away
exactly.
from our lives.
Bro, Grip, I got this.
Wee. There's four numbers, right? So that means there could be up to like 16 combinations. and you get 2 tries. That's too harsh for me, in my opinion. You know?
There should at least be like at least 4 tries. That way you got a 1 in 25% chance.
I would have guessed 1843. That would have been my guess initially off the bat, because that's a fucking date in my mind. People set their alarms to dates, like year dates. Like I know my alarm for my house is set to a year date. I'm not going to disclose that information because I don't want people going to my house robbing my ass. But it's set to a certain date, whether it be like a significant birthday or significant birth date.
I set my alarm to my birthday. Yeah, it's 1998. Exactly. I mean,
is that fucking Dallas, you stupid ass? It took me a second to catch on to that stupid shit. But yeah, I mean, it's not I don't know. I don't know about that alarm. I'm gonna be honest with you. I do not know about that alarm at all. I don't like it at all. Especially since it attracts all the zombies. And if that's in every single house, then that's insane.
Like, listen to this, though. That thing was beeping for quite a while before he actually walked up and messed with it. Maybe it's not like an attempt thing. Maybe it's a time thing. Like, after 10 seconds, if you don't get it, it triggers.
Maybe. Yeah, that's a good point, Chaos. That's a really good point. I'm gonna play some more.
Make it to where you can walk behind zombies and melee them.
That would be dope.
Like, stealth attacker just walking
around. I want to just do some Walking Dead
like
shit. They used to just crawl up behind them and just
that's some Last of Us 2.
Heads, man.
That would be some Last of Us 2 stuff. You be able to walk up behind them.
Make this into existence. Do it.
Right.
Do
fucking,
it.
Like,
go ahead and play some
most
more.
of these games nowadays, the zombies are like fucking omnipotent. So like you're walking behind and they immediately turn around like they know you're there. It's like, the fuck?
Alarm's going off. Now, this is something I saw. Alright, so the alarm's going off and everything. God damn, that gunfire is loud as fucking hell. And he still doesn't know how to aim. Took 2 headshots to kill that zombie right there. If y'all saw that. The alarm's going off and shit. He's killing zombies. The alarm has stopped going off, but you're making a shit ton of noise. It's going to attract every zombie in the area. Hopefully you can get suppressors for your guns. Now I think he's about to go upstairs.
Talking about scripted though, anyone else notice that the door just kind of swung open? The zombie didn't break it or nothing. It just kind of opened here. Like, come on in.
Here's another scripted part. It's about to come up in another like 10-15 seconds. We'll talk about. Goes in here. Sees that scary ass painting called Grandma. I don't know what the fuck that's about. People losing their mind, obviously. Checks the wardrobe. Nothing in the wardrobe. I was hoping. But then you hear it. Listen. Hear sirens.
The fuck?
Yep. A police car with another vehicle pulled up. And if you look at the vehicle, like here, I'm going to pause it real quick. And maybe rewind it. If you look at it, the vehicle had like... had fucking like barbed wire over the shield, so I'm thinking you can upgrade your vehicles. Let me show y'all.
The pickup truck also has barbed wire on his windows.
Yeah, so it makes me think you can upgrade your vehicles. Like, look at the front windshield. Like you see the front windshield of the police? It has like wire in front of it. That looks pretty dope. And it has a little slit so you can see where you're driving. Same thing with the truck. Truck has like armor.
Question. So that cop supposedly was in the area and flipped on his sirens and everything, coming to respond to the alarm. Shouldn't he have like a fucking wall of zombies following behind him?
I don't know. To be honest with you, I mean, maybe not.
The alarm was quieter than the fucking siren.
Yeah. Well, the alarm attracted all the zombies around.
That's true, but like the alarm was quieter than the siren. Like you could hear the siren a mile off before it was even here.
Yeah, that's true.
Fucking, like...
Siren was loud. Now, what person would put their sirens on unless it automatically comes on?
Right. You know? Like, who the fuck would trigger
No one want... The key to survival games is to be as quiet as possible. To be gone as quick as possible. Quiet and quick. That's the key to all survival games. You don't want to be loud. The second you're loud, the second you're dead.
Right. You get in, loot your shit,
get out. Yep. Now, the the police come. I don't know if it's coincident or not. The alarm goes off in the house, and then the police show up mere minutes after. I think it was like 2 minutes after the alarm went off. If you're in a police car, do you get a message like on the radio saying that this house, this sector has been broken into? If you're in a police car or you have a police radio or something, you think that could be the thing?
They better be able to enable lock cars, because then that would be so OP for me.
And also,
when somebody gets broken into, they get it either relayed through the system or through TACOM, who actually like physically is like Unit 2.
All right, he's going more realistic with this shit.
I was about to say
you're going too realistic.
Even on GTA 5, they just have an alert on the little laptop, and you just go boop boop, and you go straight to the crime. You arrest the dude, and then you take him. You're so complicated.
He's like, they go to TACOM, the TACOM relays a message to you and lets you know what the suspects look like.
A whole like 9 yards.
No, like have a realistic survival game. Like, bitches, you better put up or shut.
All right, shut the fuck up, Chaos. Just shut the fuck up. It's not that realistic. All right.
I'm not saying it
God
is.
damn.
That's what they did in real life. Because you asked, you're like, is that how police get their orders? And I fucking answered you.
No. I was saying in the game. Does the police get a radio message saying this happens? I'm not talking about real life. I don't give a fuck about real life. We're talking about the game, all right? Shit. All right. So, fucking made me lose my goddamn chaos. The police car gets a radio message, so then they come in. Or is it scripted to the point where they were just like right down the road behind the rock that you see and they just drove up? That's what my question is. So is that a scripted scene, or is that an actual thing that's going to be implemented in the game where police cars get radio, or police radios get signals that, hey, this house has been broken into?
Maybe that's the PvP of it.
Yeah. Exactly.
There is a third option, actually. They could have probably heard the alarm from down there. Let's say they were, like, looking down there, like, fishing or some shit. They heard the alarm go off. They quickly run up, hop in the car, and run up here.
That is true. That is true.
It's like, it's a player thing. So, like, you hear the gunshots, hear everything. Most players, they hear that. They'll run towards them and be like, I can kill these bastards. Just take whatever they got and run.
Yeah, exactly.
That type of thing.
I just want you to know that the truck in the back is the whole SWAT unit.
For real, I would love to have that truck in the back. All right, I'm up going and play it. Oh, it's a second behind. There it goes. I hate when my videos are a second behind. These players right here are blind as fuck, by the way. Those players are blind as fuck. I would have too. Like, I would have killed both of them.
I would have unloaded on them.
I would have turned off the siren and then switched the vehicles.
All right, so his friend tries the code, gets it wrong twice, backs off. You see it's 205, which is the same key card he had in his backpack, and it opens up. So now he's going into the bunker. Which this bunker looks
I would have done that too.
Yeah, close the door behind you because they can't get in. And then what's that writing on the side? I said, oh, it was that shit again in the very beginning. You saw that? Did y'all see that shit? Their name on the fucking bunker.
Yeah, I did see that.
Let's rewind it.
Read that on the table in the beginning.
I'm gonna play it here. No volume. Actually, look at the side. Hold on. Just 1 second. Oh, there it is. Okay. So on the side right there, you can see that it has what's it? I'm trying to read it. Is your RNT site 205? Is that what it says? RNT?
Mm-hmm.
So what can RNT mean? Graham, you look that up? RNT? RNT meaning? Maybe research and technology. That's what it means. Research and technology. I should have known that.
So it is a fucking science conglomerate. Just
research and technology site. An Observer Initiative, which is the people that do research and technology on the pandemic or the infected thing that's happening in the day before. They're the main people that are doing everything. So we know Azure places are going to be places to go. They're going to be points of interest. And then, it's just going to end with some crazy woman fucking screaming or some shit. I'm pretty sure that's how it ended. I was just like, oh, okay, that's an ending. Oh, she's crying. Yeah, that's a creepy ending to me. Now, something we did mention I would like to talk about. Yeah, I'm just gonna rewind it a little bit. If you see right here on the bottom left, he has a temperature gauge. He has cold, energy, and water. So you're going to obviously have to feed yourself, drink, and you're gonna have to keep your temperature right. I think he also has health. Yeah, health, and then he has a blue bar underneath it, which I don't know what the blue bar underneath it. Maybe the blue bar underneath it's your stamina that never goes down.
I was gonna say maybe stamina.
I'm not sure.
Also, like, that's scripted as hell. My guy doesn't put on the flashlight, nothing, just walks down into the dark ass bunker. Like, yep.
Yeah, that part. It's obviously that was obviously scripted. Like I said, the whole thing, in my opinion, was scripted.
Yeah, 90% of it is clearly scripted. Like, they didn't hide it very well at all.
Yep. I'm actually just gonna put this back. Just keep this going. Day before, bro. That's a good game. Honestly, it looks like I'm excited for it.
It does look like a good game. It definitely needs work, though, from what I could tell. A few things definitely need to be tweaked, but like it could be a very good game if they put in the work and love with it. They can make it work. I guarantee they can. I
guarantee it could be the next big game if they execute it right.
It can't beat Raft.
Fuck you, bro. It can't beat Raft.
If I can't jump in the ocean and kill no shark, it can't beat Raft.
God damn it. Love it.
I mean, like me and Graham talked
comparing apples to oranges.
Let's talk about previous survival games we mentioned on the podcast. Scum.
Okay, so, yep, Scum. 7 days.
7 days.
Daisy, we had that at one point.
Which one's better? Which one could you say is better that could be better than this game? You know what I'm saying? Because the game's not out yet, so I can't say
so
nothing.
you're saying from all the survival games we played?
Yeah, because I mean, which survival games have we played that are actually good? You know what I'm saying?
Raft.
That's the only one. I agree with her. Raft's the only survival game.
Scum was good until they added explosive zombies. Like, the servers are cool because you can find, like, servers with no mechs.
Servers are trash, in my opinion.
You know?
The people in the
servers
are
So you find, like,
assholes.
a nice server with no mechs, and then you just worry about the little
mechs
zombies.
Are
so it's like Daisy and PvP players. That's what you gotta worry about.
Fuck mechs.
You go into the air base, you search one area, one specific little bunker, okay? You leave out of that bunker, and then a fucking explosive zombie spawns the same exact spot 5 to 10 seconds later, I swear. And you hear him. He giggles, and you hear his little beep, 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 beep as he's giggling.
Yeah. And then all your shit gets destroyed.
Oh my god, bro. We left that server. We had 2 pickup trucks. They were fixed up, perfectly good.
All because
Monster had a hiking backpack, an extra hiking backpack. We even got robbed a little bit, but we still had a little come up. All we had to do is go to a few little local places and re-up on some stuff. Like, looting was not that bad in that server. We couldn't get out of the air base. Every time he spawned up, I would leave, go pick him up, take him back to his truck, get exploded on. Finally, I got exploded on, and I just sat there, and I'm like, do I really feel like running all the way back there to do the same shit all over again? And I said, no, thank you.
I'm ready for it.
I'm just looking for that one survival game.
I hate so many survival games have that shit spawning system. Like fucking 7 Days to Die is one of the ones like that. Scum seems to be doing it now. Like where you're just wandering around trying to loot stuff. There's nothing around, and then you turn around and 20 zombies spawn. Like the fuck?
Yeah. Now, how do you think speaking of spawning system, Chaos, thanks for bringing that up. How do you think spawning system is going to work in the day before? Like crafting?
Now, that is an excellent question.
Are they going to have craftables, like
the
crafting beds?
System is going to be, but I'm mostly curious about the car system, like spawn system.
The spawn
How many cars, and at the same time, what type of cars? Like, sedans and pickups, or like, because they literally took the police car
saw,
from Scum.
yeah, we saw
the
4
sedan
different
from
cars.
Scum, the pickups truck from Scum. It's just like,
Yeah.
The
They
one
just
thing I
reworked
noticed
them.
about the spawn system was I think it works off of noise. When the alarm went off, there was nothing around, and then 20 zombies appeared and started shrieking.
It was
Like,
it was
they-
more like 6, but we saw the zombies outside the house before we
Yeah.
went in.
Yeah.
Chaos.
It wasn't.
so
it
they're all
wasn't 20.
visually, but like, that's the
What's with the
thing,
mannequins?
though.
That's another thing. What's with the mannequins inside the house?
For you
Why
to
were there
actually
mannequins?
shoot and then alert zombies to your location. It's
Yeah.
like a double jeopardy. It's like, do you have a discipline for that trigger finger, or are you just gonna get scared right away and shoot?
You know what I noticed that they didn't pick up that entire time? Melee weapons. They didn't pick up any wrenches, no swords, no knives, nothing. They only found a couple guns, and that was it.
Yeah. And the people that make The Day Before is a team called Fnatic. You want to know what games they have fucking released? Hold on, I'm about to show you. I think it's called Fantastic, actually. Yeah, it's called Fantastic. All right, here's the games they have released so far. They have released The Wild 8, which The Wild 8 is a game on Steam. It's a little overhead, kind of like For the King.
Okay.
For the King survival game, but it's not like turn-based or anything. And then they have made a fucking mobile game called Radiant 1, where you're fucking, it's an interactive story.
That's a bad sign.
That's the only 2 games that they have made.
This
yeah.
is their first big open world game.
This is their first giant open world game they've been working on. And I wanna look up how long they've
It's
been
not gonna
working
be
on.
good.
I was gonna say.
I'm sorry.
I'm
I'm so sorry. They are fully capable of doing it. I have a full faith in them, but they're gonna rush it because a lot of people want to get survival game. So it's gonna end up looking like Cyberpunk, and it's gonna come out like Cyberpunk.
You think so?
Yeah, unfortunately.
I agree with Grim.
Unfortunately, I can already see how this game's gonna be. I do have my wish list, and this time I'm actually gonna wait and not buy like I did Cyberpunk. I'm honestly gonna wait for the reviews, wait for the bugs to come out, see what's up.
All right, so here's a question from this guy who did an interview, Q&A with one of the fantastic people. The question is, how long have you been working on the title, and with how many developers? The guy said almost 16,800 hours have passed since the first line of code was written, and we are truly happy that we spent so many hours of our life creating a game with our dreams. We are creating a huge game, but I am deeply convinced that of one thing. No matter how many resources you have, the important thing is how effective you use them. Now, the number of people in our fantastic team is approaching 70, and we could continue to grow and recruit hungry and talented guys from all over the planet. We use our unique technology solutions to work remotely. We are innovative both in creation of the game and in the development of the company. So they got 70 people working on this game, which makes me feel better, and they've spent 16,800 hours, which is what? How many days?
700. I was just looking that up myself.
You did? Okay. Good shit, Chaos. Yeah.
How many days?
So that's 700 days, which is 1.5 years. They've been working on this game for actually two years, right?
At least they're trying
about
to
two.
perfect it. I appreciate that part.
About 2 years. So at least he's being honest, you know.
But
Right.
for 2 years,
But for 2 years, you know how long it took. You know how long Red Dead and Cyberpunk and all those games were, and DayZ and all those games were in development for.
Red Dead
years
is
and
honestly not a
years.
bad survival. They just gotta make it more survival.
Yeah, it's not even a survival game, is it? You don't have to eat and drink. You don't have to eat and drink to survive in that game. At least I never did.
I mean,
The
you
other
can
thing that most
eat
people
now
don't
in the
realize about
game.
like Red Dead and different games like that, big companies like that, they used the same lines of script and different things for different things. This company is starting out fresh slate, fresh platform, everything. They're starting out completely fresh, so they're gonna take probably twice as long as the other companies would because they already have like the base templates they need for everything.
Yeah. Agree. Oh, I don't know. It's supposed to be a good game.
Supposedly.
Apparently,
I don't know
there's
if I
beta
believe
tests
it.
coming. There's beta tests coming soon.
Already?
Yeah, for it.
That's bad. That's a bad
So
time,
keep
right?
your eyes out. I'm gonna try to get into the beta testing with it, and if so, I'll put it in the Not So Professional podcast of us trying it out. I'm gonna try to get 3 codes from them. I'll email them again, see if we can get into the closed beta and try it out. Well, me and Graham, because Chaos can't run it, unfortunately. So I wonder what they're doing against anti-cheats too.
I was gonna say. So what about cheating and everything?
Yeah.
I can already see a nice little modded base at the top of the fucking mountain where you
Listen to
can
this.
cheat.
Listen to this fucking question. Do you have any plans to release your title on consoles too? If so, would it be on the next gen only? No, we will not be able to port the game to your NES. But we are considering the next gen consoles. Wait for a special announcement. So he's making a little joke there about porting it to 8-bit Nintendo. Yeah, I mean the game is a good idea. I will say this. Listen here. Fantastic. Your game is a fantastic idea. It is a game that a lot of us, especially me and Grimmery, have been waiting for. Don't fuck it up at all. All right? Grim, let him know. Tell him.
Don't fuck it up. Listen
Don't
to me.
fuck it up.
I need this.
Don't fuck it up.
I need this like a crackhead needs crack, alright?
Tyrone Biggins.
I need
She's
this
Tyrone
like a stripper
Biggins.
needs her money, alright?
She's going.
I need this like a pimp needs his. Listen, I need this.
You know what she's gonna do? Fantastic for y'all. She's gonna get an OnlyFans. She's gonna show her body so she can afford this fucking game. So don't fuck it up. God damn! Please don't fuck this game up. Fantastic. Like. Oh, what? Anyway, go follow her at OnlyFans.
I can hear the fucking screeching train wreck in her voice.
Go follow her at OnlyFans. It's onlyfans.com/Sensei Grimmery. Go follow her ass.
Hey, no. Don't give that person no money if there's actually a person on OnlyFans. That's not me. That's not me. Don't give them that money.
Until you look at the girl and she's insanely hot. You're like, that's me.
Hey,
that's
yo,
me.
and then at that point, yo, hook her out.
That's me. I swear that's me.
That's me.
Catfishing the fucking fuck out of people. Alright guys, well that's the end of the fucking 3rd episode. Fucking the Not So Professional podcast. Hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe or not. I don't give a fuck if you do or don't because I honestly just don't. I know fucking Grim and all the, or maybe not even Grim.
Peace and positivity.
Peace and positivity.
You guys have great days and meetings.
You want to say something to the people, Chaos?
Don't fuck us.
Don't
This
fuck
guy.
us.
All right, we're done.
We're done.
Cut.
That's it. Cut.